Hi, hello, bonjour, namaste. This is Out of the Clouds. For further information and to subscribe to our email newsletter, please visit outoftheclouds.com. This guided meditation will be led by Anne Mulatala. Today, I thought that it would be really helpful for us to explore loving kindness for self. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about what is meant by loving kindness. Loving kindness is, in a way, a form of experimentation in how we pay attention. And who do we pay attention to? Who we tend to discount and who doesn't matter? And what happens when we include rather than exclude? So this question obviously comes up. How do we pay attention? Are we present? Are we listening? Or are we distracted? I can feel it in my life, how scattered my brain can be at times and how fragmented my thinking can be. So it's important to try and remember and reconnect to how we pay attention and the quality of the attention that we have towards the people around us, whether that's the people we know and the people we don't know, and to ourselves as well. I think as a people, I would say that we tend to fixate or we tend to obsess about what's wrong. And oftentimes, I believe that we find it hard to see the good within us and to see our sense of possibility and the possibility of change. But the thing that's interesting with this exploration is that when we do get to open and go beyond that sort of fixation or obsession of what's wrong, and when we're not conflict avoidant or refuse to look at what's difficult, we get a chance to have a much bigger and a more truthful picture of all that we are. So the practice of loving kindness is not accomplished through any straining of sort, or we're not trying to force anything magnificent. What we do is we choose certain phrases, and the phrases are a conduit for how we get to pay attention and do it differently. And so we choose these phrases and we silently repeat them over and over again. And so the idea is we try to rest our whole attention on one phrase at a time. When the attention wanders, and which is going to happen anyway, right? Just let go of whatever has distracted you and bring your attention back to the phrases. Feelings come and go, of course. Thoughts come and go. And the practice is to notice that you've gone off somewhere and come back to the phrase. Now, what I think is important to notice is that the power of the practice comes from the complete and wholehearted presence that we have behind one phrase at a time when we repeat them. That means we try to rest the attention, and it may be that you can focus on a feeling of ease, a feeling of being loved, a feeling of security, or it may be that you just hold on to the words. But whatever you do, just remember that it's normal, that the mind will wander, we let it go and we begin again. So I still use the same 4 phrases that my first teacher in my first ever loving kindness meditation used. And thankfully, they are not hard to memorize. If these work for you, you can use the same, or you can find your own, just whatever serves your practice. So let's come to a comfortable seat. And consider starting this connection with ourselves and with our hearts. And maybe make a mental note to check in with your state. How are you feeling? What is your state like today? And now that you've established a sense of where you are, I'd like to invite you to make an intention for this practice. It could be an intention about being present. It could be an intention around being very relaxed and very open to the practice of metta and loving kindness. Or equally, it could be about opening your heart. Let's silently repeat the phrases and connect to the words. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. May I feel loved. And gather all of your attention behind one phrase at a time. Maybe some emotional reactions will come up. That's okay. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. May I be well. Now, as you focus your attention on the repetition of the phrase, you don't have to try and get any kind of feeling or reaction. Just put your attention behind one phrase at a time. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. Sometimes people prefer to repeat the phrases along with the feeling of the breath. I know I really enjoy it. So you can try to follow me in this as well. On an inhale, may I be well. May I be happy. Another inhale, may I feel peaceful. And exhale, may I feel loved. May I be well. May I be happy. may I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. If you choose to try and connect to the breath, you can try to make your inhales a little bit deeper, your exhales a little bit longer. And whether you have a sense of the breath either at the nostrils or it could be in the chest, inhale and a full releasing into the phrase. It also may be that the physical anchor of breath feels distracting. And if that's the case, let it go. You don't have to do it. Every day, we can explore and have a different practice. Experiment. See what you connect to. It can also be helpful to actually imagine yourself at different ages. So, with a little bit of visualization, you can choose a different age. You can be, whether as a child or as a young adult or anything that comes to mind. And focus one age at a time. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. Whatever mental image you've brought to yourself, the idea is to try and bring tenderness, also bringing presence and a sense of connection, or I would say even this wholehearted attention that we talked about. May I be well. Be happy. And may I feel peaceful. May I feel loved. The term loving kindness can also be considered or equated to friendship. So in sitting and repeating these phrases, these mantras, and as best you can, giving it your full attention, one phrase at a time, it's a practice of befriending ourselves. Another word that may be even better is connection. Strengthening a sense of connection to ourselves. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. The practice of Mettā or loving kindness is generally taught in Asia, starting by self. And I think we can all figure out why it needs to start by ourselves. It's the same as the concept on planes, of putting your own oxygen mask on first before looking after anyone else. So even if you're not used to sending yourself loving kindness wishes, there is a sort of a resonant concept behind starting with ourselves, fueling ourselves with the same feelings, qualities that we wish for our loved ones. May I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. May I feel loved. Cherishing the opportunity that we have at hand every day to start by this very special connection that we can continue to develop with ourselves. I think some people don't want to dabble in loving kindness because of the name. I jokingly refer to it as the rom-com of the mindfulness practices. But there's nothing if not fierceness in connecting to our hearts. And I truly believe that Mettā is a kind of power. The more we practice, the more we connect with ourselves, the more we connect to others, the more present we are, the more connected and the better our lives. So I invite you to put one or both of your hands on your heart. And repeat once more, may I be well. May I be happy. May I feel peaceful. And may I feel loved. And whenever you're ready, you can come back to the room, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you.